Bitcoin is about to make a massive move, and if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to continue watching this video. Hey guys, Pingu Charts here. Welcome back to another Bitcoin analysis video. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. As you guys can see in yesterday's video, we were testing this very crucial level in terms of the exponential moving averages, and we have broken above that $16,600 level, which was a very crucial resistance. As of right now, Bitcoin is looking to retest at 17,600, and then things are going to become extremely interesting. The reason why this level is so important is, as you guys can see from previous price analysis, once we tested this 15.5, we had a beautiful V-shaped formation, but we failed to break above this level. You see that the exponential moving averages were acting as a very strong resistance point, but as of right now, we are now using them as support. Bitcoin is looking to have a massive breakout opportunity, of course, but if we do get a nice break above, I'm going to be paying attention to see whether or not we can use this level as support. Of course, if this level is used as support, we could be looking for a move, possibly going back to that 19.5, and the reason for that, of course, is that's pretty much where the move set started. The bulls will be looking to take profits at those levels, and this is also looking like an inverse bar formation. Now, I did want to talk about, of course, the bearish perspective here, because a lot of people are starting to wonder whether or not this truly was the bottom at 15.5, and I wanted to talk about exactly what I'm seeing on the charts. In my opinion, this is just another fake out opportunity. We should be hitting that 17.6 to 17.9, and then maybe a larger move set to the downside. I am still focusing to see whether or not we can hold that daily time frame at 12.3. I don't necessarily think that the 15.5 was the bottom for Bitcoin. As you guys know from my previous price analysis, I explained on the daily time frames as to why that is. If you pay attention to the daily time frame, you can see that Bitcoin rejected off this 12.3 level multiple times before we finally had the start to the bull run. This is exactly what we're looking for in terms of a level for take profit on the daily time frames. If I were to zoom out of the chart, you can see that Bitcoin has acted as a very strong resistance point throughout the months that obviously back in 2019 to 2020. As of right now, this would be the perfect local bottom, of course, once we break this 15.5, and this is where that move set should ideally hit us, and then the continuation on Bitcoin. I would imagine we start to consolidate at these levels for quite a while before we actually see that continuation, because of course when you look at back in 2018 to 2019, we were hovering at these levels for about a year, right? We had sideways action for a full year, and then we had that consolidation, and right now you can see from pretty much this run up compared to the last run up, we didn't quite see that capitulation just yet. Ideally, if we do start to consolidate within this 15.5 without any sort of bearish pressure, then things obviously would change. But as of right now, I don't think we necessarily are at the true bottom phase just yet. Now, I have explained to you guys as to why, obviously, you know, when we're trading local bottoms, you definitely don't want to be waiting too much on the sidelines, and it is a good idea to kind of start DCAing in. But in my opinion, that's a better thing to do once you have that daily support retest, right? We haven't retested that daily support just yet, and Bitcoin is starting to look a little bit more bullish in terms of the medium time frames because of the fact that we are now above these exponential moving averages. Before, we were using them as resistance the whole time. Of course, on the 4 hours, we are obviously in terms of the overbought area on the RSI, so we have to be careful about looking for a long position just yet. Ideally, what I'm looking for is a nice pullback opportunity, possibly back down to that $16,400 level, and then the continuation on Bitcoin. If we look at the hourly time frames, you can see that we are above the exponential moving averages, but we are starting to see more and more bearish engulfing candlesticks form. If we do get a clean break below on the hourly, of course, we do have a lovely BART formation in play as well, so we could be looking for that overall move set to around that 16.4, which is why I'm recommending you guys wait until we see whether or not we will hit that level and see how the price reacts from there. If we do get a clean break of that level at 16.4, then we can start to keep an eye again at 15.5 and see whether or not that level will hold. But of course, if we do get a continuation formation, then we would be looking for that 17.6 as the overall play. That's pretty much all I have for you guys today. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.